What's up, guys? It's Chris here from Slapstocks again. Today, what we're going to be looking at is level 2 data. We'll talk a little bit about time and sales, and we're going to be going through this on the Thinkorswim platform and talking about exactly how to set it up and how to see it and what it can tell you in terms of price movement and what's going on with the stock. So to start, let's just put this back. So right now I'm in my active trader. You can do this in charts too. I just want to do it in active trader so I can show you, make it a little bigger. So when you come in here to active trader, you can just set this up here, go one, the chart will be there. And then, so what you can add, so to add level 2 data, it's right down here. All you do is click it, and it'll pop up, and this is level 2 data. And then I also like to have the active trader here, which we'll get into what exactly this means. And then you can also have time and sales, which is just all the orders coming in. You can see it's kind of all changing really quick because obviously it's 12:40 and the market's open. So to get into it a little bit, so this is level 2 down here. So right now I'll just take this out. So what level 2 is it's basically, so what it is it shows the price book and the order book. And so it's giving you the scope of bid and ask prices for that stock across all of these exchanges. So you can see that right here, this is the exchange for both of them. This is the bid, this is the ask, and then BS here is bid size, and this is ask size. So one important thing to understand about the bid size and ask size is that so 1 equals 100 shares. So this 13 here, that's 1,300 shares out of, it's gone now, but it, like, as you can see, it's moving pretty fast. But so 1 is equivalent to 100 shares, which is something good to keep in mind because, like I said, this 10 is really 1,000 shares that is being placed as an order. And so the bids are over here and the ask prices are over here. And what this can show you is certain levels of where people are buying or selling the stock and where they are placing those orders. So I like to use Active Trader along with Level 2 because you can see this volume tab over here, which is really nice, just to get an idea of where the large amounts of volume are. And so what this means is that 292,542 shares of SPY are traded at this level. And so as you can see right now, we're kind of below the highest demand zone up here, but also as you can see how these are constantly changing. And so why I like to use this is what this can tell you is you can see that all of these are buy orders. And so there's a bid size of 29 right there to buy at 322.35, and vice versa on the sell side. And so you can see from looking at this, one, if you're looking at your level 2 and you see that there are large amounts of orders coming in with big bids on this side, and there's really not much over here, that can be a good indication that the stock's going to go up because people are trying to buy it. And the same thing on Active Trader. Right here you can see that when there's much more buying on this side as opposed to selling, it generally moves up, and the same thing going down. And it's all about the volume and like how many there are on either side. And like I said in one of my previous videos, it's kind of like a game of tug of war or a fight at that level, and it's either going to be the buyers or the sellers who win. And so, like anything, like any fight, 5-on-1, you would take the 5 people to beat one person most every time, unless that one person is, I don't know, someone crazy. So when you're looking at this and you can see this, just always think, if you add these up and there's 100 buyers versus 20 sellers, that's a pretty good indication that people are currently bullish on the stock, and there are many more buyers backing the price movement to go up as opposed to the price to go down. And so you can see right now there's a little bit larger size on the buy here, and we're moving up, and as we move up, these bids and asks are moving along with the stock price. And so you can see exactly how many buyers and sellers are at each level. And so what this can tell you, aside from giving you a little intuition as to whether a stock's going to move up or down, is, like I was saying before with the volume, you can see important levels. You can see that 322.38, you see how, and now it changes 322.37. But you can see when they stack, and so these are the same price just across on different exchanges, and so there are a lot of buyers at that level, which can give you an indication that that's a support level. And so you can see right here where we haven't broke, like 322.33, right around here. So we've been staying above this, and as we get closer to 322.33, we get more buyers on this side buying it back up. And that's because that level is currently acting as support. And again, everything can change, and you can blow right past it. As you see, we're right there, and we have 36 bids. So, sorry, it just keeps changing on me, so I don't want to give an actual number, but you can see how it's changing and how it can give you some insight as to where the stock's going. So, again, like everything in trading, this isn't ride or die. Right now, you can't look at this, or again, it's changing, but you can't look at this and say you see all of these ask sizes being much larger than the bids here, and say, okay, I'm going to short it right now. You need to pay attention and watch and practice and see what works for you while using this level too. As you can see, we just had a drop. We broke through that level. And if you look, I mean, now we're getting a decent amount of buyers, decent amount of sellers, but we're still moving down. And you can see as we keep moving down, everything's coming with it, and the buyers and sellers are as well. So like I said, this is really good just to look at while you're trading, especially if you're day trading. And you're trying to scalp. Level 2 can give you a lot of insight as to what's going on at that time and what orders are being placed to buy and sell and exactly where those orders are. So just pay attention to that. You try and use it and look at it and see. I mean, some people like it. I like to use it, especially when I'm day trading, just to see the price movement and where there's a strong group of buyers versus where there's a lot of sellers, and this can really give you a good idea of supply and demand zones throughout the day for whatever security you're looking at that time. So that's it for today on level 2. If you have any questions, DM me, and I can try and help you out, or we can set up some time to go over it. But I hope this video was helpful, and I will see you guys in the next one.